Welcome back to Augmented Voices. We're diving headfirst into the world where AI and human creativity really uh, collide, I guess you could say, right?
Collide, yeah.
So, we always talk about the cutting edge of that world, but today's a little different, right? We're looking at how AI is actually like straight up making content.
Oh, wow.
I mean, from podcasts to chess to video.
Really changing the game.
And I mean, it's kind of wild because we dug into some sources, and it's not just that AI is like, spitting out blog posts or whatever.
Right.
It's really like changing how we create and who can create.
Yeah, I think that last part, the who can create, is one of the most interesting parts of this whole thing.
I totally agree. And you know what? It's making me think back to like the early days of the internet, Like when suddenly anyone could have a website and share their thoughts with the world.
Yeah, democratizing.
Exactly. And it feels like we're on the verge of a similar revolution with AI. So should we just dive into the deep end here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's start with something a lot of us use or listen to every day. Podcasts. I mean, imagine a world where your podcast could reach anyone, anywhere, in their own language.
Because that's what ElevenLabs is doing, right?
Yeah. There's this thing called GenFM.
GenFM.
And it's not just like basic translation. It's like
Well, it uses AI.
AI magic.
Wow.
Creating totally new audio in like 32 different languages.
Yeah. And they can do different voices.
Different voices. So
And
it sounds
real authentic.
crazy realistic. Like, think about it. You could have your podcast in French, Mandarin, Swahili. Like,
It opens up so many doors for people.
it's mind-blowing. Businesses could like
Train their employees.
train employees globally. Yeah.
I mean, imagine you're some business owner and you have this great training program, but you could never really get it to your team in France or Japan or
Yeah.
wherever, right?
It's like suddenly you're international
Exactly.
without even really trying.
Yeah. I mean, it could be huge for small creators too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Reaching niche audiences around the world. It's like having your own personal UN translator
Yeah.
right in your pocket. Although, it makes you think, can AI really nail those subtle things? Like humor or
Tone of voice.
or cultural references. I mean, some things just get lost in translation.
Right. And that's a big question. Like, how do we make sure AI is not just translating words, but understanding the culture and the heart of what's being said?
Yeah, it's like, is it accurate enough? And is it, sensitive to different cultures? I mean, it's exciting tech, but it definitely raises some important questions.
No doubt.
We got to make sure the AI isn't, accidentally causing any international incidents with a bad joke.
Right. Like some sort of AI-powered faux pas.
Exactly. Okay, well, let's shift gears a bit here. From podcasts to a game that's all about strategy and, well, frankly, been around forever, chess. But Google Labs is putting an AI spin on it with this thing called GenChess. And, I'm not a chess whiz or anything, but even I was like, whoa, this is cool.
I know. I mean, who would have thought you could use AI to redesign chess pieces?
I know, right? So it's all powered by the Gemini Imagen 3 model. But basically, you can tell the AI what kind of chess piece you want.
Just like give it a description.
Yeah, like a text prompt. And boom, it generates this like
Totally unique piece.
like your own personalized chess set. So instead of the same old knight and rook,
You could have pieces based on your family or like
characters from your favorite book or,
historical figures.
yeah, imagine like a chess set with all the presidents.
Yeah, Lincoln versus Washington.
That'd be pretty epic.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who would be the queen, though.
that's a good question.
But, thinking about it more, it's like, this could be huge for chess, right? Bringing in people who maybe found the traditional game kind of,
Intimidating.
yeah, or boring.
Yeah, it could make it more
Approachable, right? Especially for younger generations.
I think so. Kids these days are all about personalization and expressing themselves.
Absolutely. Although, part of me wonders, does this mess with the whole, like, strategy of chess?
It's a good point.
Because, chess is all about these standardized pieces and how they move.
Right, and everyone knows what to expect.
So if suddenly you have these crazy, unique pieces,
Yeah, it could throw people off.
it could totally change the game. I mean, it could be amazing,
Yeah,
but it could also be,
a total disaster.
yeah.
Time will tell, I guess.
Yeah, time will tell. Okay, so we've talked podcasts, we've talked chess, but we got to talk video. Because Lightricks has created this thing called LTX video.
And this is a game changer.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just another editing tool. It's this open source AI model that can
Make high quality video.
yeah, like in seconds.
In seconds, yeah.
And you don't need any fancy equipment.
Just your laptop.
Just your laptop. Like anyone could be a Spielberg now.
Yeah. I mean, think about all the businesses that could use this. No more hiring expensive production crews.
Yeah, or like spending hours learning how to use complicated software.
Right. Like, imagine you're a musician and you want to make a music video, but you don't have a huge budget.
Yeah.
This could be the answer.
Or like a teacher creating educational content. The possibilities are endless.
Absolutely. It's like democratizing video production.
Yeah. Although, I'm a little skeptical. Like, can it really handle those super complex videos? The ones with like crazy special effects?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, it's still early days for this technology.
Right. And being open source, that always raises concerns, right?
So could it be misused?
Yeah. Or like, who owns the copyright to the videos it creates? I mean, it's exciting, but there are definitely some big question marks hanging over it.
Definitely. And it's a reminder that just because we can do something with AI doesn't necessarily mean we should, right?
Exactly. I mean, we got to be careful about the ethical implications of all this.
For sure. And I think it's interesting how all these advancements are blurring the lines between professional and amateur creators.
Totally. It's like anyone with a laptop and an internet connection can potentially create content that rivals big budget productions.
Yeah. I mean, it's both exciting and a little scary, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a brave new world we're entering. So I think what we've learned today is that AI is like
changing the game for content creators.
yeah, it's giving us tools to reach global audiences,
Personalized experiences.
make high-quality content.
And do it all more easily and affordably than ever before.
But with that power comes a responsibility to use it ethically and thoughtfully.
Right. Absolutely. We have to ask ourselves, what kind of future do we want to create with these tools?
Exactly. And that's something for all of us to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI-powered content creation. We'll see you next time.
See you then.